Hey guys, I just wanted to go ahead and put this second video together. So if you're looking at the other video that I'll go ahead and spoil it, I just recorded, then you're going to be like, hey, he's wearing the same shirt. Yeah, because I'm literally sitting down to record two in a row. So there's your explanation. But no, what I wanted to talk to you about today, and I've had this question a lot, so I just wanted to put it all in one place so everyone can see it. Is where I came up with the idea for this channel, why am I making this channel, and where do I want this channel to go? And I will say it's not just YouTube, but it's Twitch as well. I do stream. So without further ado, I'll start with the where did this channel come from? Well, a few months back in, I think it was March, I was watching a YouTuber, and he was talking about how he wanted to be there for people that were bullied or having rough days at work, school, whatever. And he wanted to have an option for those people to come and escape the real world for a little while, to just come and enjoy a laugh, enjoy just getting away for a little while. And I really like that notion, and a friend of mine just offhandedly mentions, like, why don't you do that? Why don't you start a channel? And I was like, I think I could. So I started kind of tossing around some ideas, kind of had an idea for a little while, and those of you who follow me on Twitch know what that idea is because you followed me there. It was the Terrible at Games. And it was kind of a joke that a friend of mine had mentioned when I told him about the idea. He said, man, you can't be a YouTube gamer. You're just terrible at games. I said, hey, I can market that. And so we kind of built on that for a while. And I had a lot of the ideas planned out. Had the bright colors, had everything tried to be welcoming and all this, that, and another. And one thing that I did not plan out was that, if you take away, if you just see the name put up on a screen, you're not going to know how to pronounce it. Because Terrible at Games was spelled TERBLATGMZ. And on Twitch, you pretty much have to write it all together. So it just looked like somebody smashed their head on a keyboard and said, oh yeah, that sounds good. And so I tried to work with that, and it didn't work. And so I thought, okay, I've got to figure out somewhere else to really kind of go, because I'm the kind of person that I want my name to mean something. I want to be able to have an explanation for my name, so you know where it comes from. You know that I'm committed to something, to everything that I'm doing here. And as I thought about it, because there were two things I wanted to accomplish. One, I wanted to be able to have a tie back to my Christian roots. And two, I wanted to have somewhere back to my Alabama roots, because that's where I'm from. I'm from Alabama. And that's what I really wanted to accomplish. And I saw a commercial one day talking about get ready for college football coming back up, and people getting really excited for that, because in Alabama, college football is an annual celebration. Not saying that's a bad thing, because I enjoy college football. I work with the athletic department here at Jacksonville State, so I really enjoy sports, and it just kind of dawned on me. Crimson Gaming. The University of Alabama is called the Crimson Tide. I am in no way giving my endorsement to the University of Alabama, being that I go to a completely different school. But I felt like it was something that people from Alabama could kind of tie to, could kind of be like, hey, this is like a home call, a calling card. But the main reason that I chose to stick with Crimson is from Isaiah 53 verse 5, which a lot of people that grew up in church will know that verse. He was pierced for our transgressions, he was crushed for our iniquities. Pretty much along the lines of all of our punishment was on him, By his crimson stains we have been washed white as snow. That hymn, we sang it in my church growing up. The by his crimson stains we have been washed white as snow. And that's where the name kind of took off. And then I came with, okay, how do I make a logo for that? Because I didn't want to come out here and just wing it. Well, I am kind of winging it because I'm learning a lot of this on the go. But I was so eager to get to where, at the very least, I'm streaming with you guys and getting to know you. But I wanted to get out there. And so I talked to my friends at Z7 Graphics, which made the logo on this corner of the screen right here. My buddy over at Z7 Graphics made that logo, and I took the same font, made the one above my head. Just something fun you can see at the top of the screen. Just to add a little flair, especially when I'm on just the camera. I don't know if I'm going to use it for my live scene just yet. I'm going to experiment with it, see if it obstructs anything. If not, I'll probably leave it. But now you know where my channel came from. Let's see where it's going. Where I want this channel to go is along the same lines of how I wanted it to start. I want to offer somebody that maybe needs to escape reality for a little while a good, clean place to come and not hear bad language and, just enjoy themselves for a little while, to laugh, to cheer, I guess. I do a lot of Mario Kart, so you can cheer me on, try to get me back in first place. Well, I say back. I don't get there very often. But, but what I wanted to do is, and it's something that was a challenge in my own family, is I grew up in a very conservative Christian home, and I am very proud of that. But some of the YouTubers that I personally watch do not have language that is suitable for the living room. And those of you that watch YouTube gaming know what I mean. And so I wanted to give an alternative to that. Somewhere where you can, as a child, as a husband or a wife or whatever, can sit down with your family and watch my YouTube videos, my streams. And you know that my personal promise to you is that you're not going to hear anything that could be potentially harmful to your kid. About the worst thing I might say on this channel is crap. And I'll do that for a reason. I do that just because a lot of parents are very concerned with hearing foul language on YouTube, in movies, in things like that. And they don't want to bring it into their homes. But their kids still like video games. Their kids still like to watch gamers on YouTube. And a lot of parents have to tell them no because their language is so bad. Well, I want to offer them an alternative to that, and that was the idea behind the type of content that I create. I know that doesn't reach for all people. Some people just feel like the foul language is necessary to have a good time or to be funny. I personally don't think that either of those are true, and part of this is I'm out to prove that that is not true. No, I'm doing all of this for the people like me that like video games, aren't necessarily very good at them, but like video games, like to watch other gamers, and they want to introduce their parents to it because maybe someone else, a little bit younger than me, a little bit older than me, whatever, want to make YouTube videos, want to play video games and stream them, but they want their parents' support just like I want mine. And I know now that I have my parents' support. I always have. But they want their parents to be able to get behind what they're doing. And I want to give them something they can show. Not just try to explain. So, well, I've been trying to hold that cough for a couple minutes now. That was not fun. But the just offer a chance for a mother to gather her family in the living room for an evening. Their kids maybe, I want I don't want to watch people play video games. And she could be like, okay, I'll put it on Crimson Gaming because I know what kind of content that he provides. You're welcome. That's literally the reason I'm doing this channel and doing what I'm doing. Is for you to be able to connect more with your family. Mainly because I believe that the family relationships are the most important relationships in life. Other than your salvation relationship with Jesus Christ, your family relationship is number 2, right below that. I think that many people of success will tell you that they had at least one parent standing behind them, pushing them on the whole way. And I think it's great, especially when you could have 2 parents that can support support the kids and allow them to be creative, allow them to do the things they want to do. But I know from seeing my parents struggle with it, it's hard to support your kids when you don't know what they're trying to do. And for people that were still a little bit unsure about what I'm trying to do, maybe this video will help you figure that out. But I thank you guys for all the support. I thank you guys for every bit of love, support, encouragement that you've given me. You know who you are. And I thank you each and every day, whether it's in person or in my prayers. I thank God for having y'all in my life, being there to support me. It really does mean a lot, because this is something, if you would have told me a year ago that, hey, you're going to be trying to make YouTube videos and streaming video games 2 or 3 nights a week, I would have laughed in your face, because I did not grow up with video games that much. My mother especially wanted us to be outside, and I started working on the family farm during the summer from a younger age than most people would. And I'm not complaining about that one bit. I'm very proud of those facts because it shaped me into who I am today. But like I said, if you would have told me a year ago or even 10 months ago that I was going to be making YouTube videos and playing video games to try to talk to you guys or relate to you guys, I would not have believed you. But here we are. And I couldn't be happier. I really found something that I really enjoy doing. And I really hope that you could get along for the ride with me in this great game called life. I'm really excited about what's going ahead, and I hope that you'll, like I just said, jump on this ride and ride along with me, because for all of this to be successful, it's going to take a community, and you guys are part of that community. So before I get emotional talking about how much I care for you guys, I'm going to end this video. Once again, thank you all so very much for the support. Like the video, leave a comment down below. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. You will be updated every time I post a video. Once again, like, subscribe, all that stuff. Peace, love, and potato chips.